Hello and welcome everyone. So in order to draw the mouth, we have to first determine the level of complexity to be included, like the amount of details you want to include. So first, if we draw like a simple closed mouth, we could include the lips and a lot of details, or we could draw it in a more simplified way by only drawing the lower lip, right? Because the mouth is an important face part after the eyes for showing emotion. So what if the mouth is open? Mob Psycho, the way they draw mouth is the best way to illustrate this, because they use both methods, the simplified method, like this case where they only show the lower lip, the teeth and the tongue, or they add more details to the mouth, like they show the teeth. There's sometimes they show the gum, also the tongue, of course. Inside they could show the uvula or the palate. They draw both in details or a simplified method. So you have to decide first which parts you want to include in your illustration. About the basic rule for the shape of the mouth, as it is for the lips and the teeth, is that it's symmetrical on both sides. So you have to keep this rule in mind. And so in order to maintain this symmetry rule, we have to draw a horizontal line, like so. Then we have to decide the rough size of the mouth. We do that by drawing an oblong to enclose the horizontal line we just made. So yeah, this oblong is for determining the shape and the size of the mouth. So if we apply this rule using these models, first I'm gonna use this one. So the ratio between the nose and the mouth is from the distance from here to here is 1, and as for the distance from the mouth to the chin, it's 2. So this of course, if the mouth is open, we apply this ratio. If the mouth is closed, we just draw it on this horizontal line, and this is it. So just to keep this in mind, so I'm gonna delete these numbers now, but let's apply what we've learned on this model. So if the mouth is open, like I just said, we're gonna draw the oblong again, and then this to decide the exact location and size of the mouth. And from the corners of this oblong, I'm going to draw triangles, alright, to determine the shape, to determine the kind of the expression on the mouth, right? So now if I draw the shape of the mouth on top of these guidelines, and I'm gonna put the tongue here and the lower lip, so I'm gonna use my marker here to draw the final shape, and I'm gonna add some teeth in the tongue and the line of the bottom lip. As for this example here, again I'm gonna apply the oblong rule and the triangles to make this expression kind of sad instead of happy, or kind of like more serious. So if I draw the triangles to be sloping down and apply the marker again, you can see it this way. And the same thing goes by using the oblong and the triangles, by using the shape of these triangles to adjust the shape of the mouth, So if we clean things here, you will see what I mean. If we apply this rule on an example like Bakugo, let's say, so again we're gonna make the there's the vertical line that you know, kind of determines the kind of comes right in the middle in of the face, and then the horizontal line again. I'm gonna make it long, the oblong I mean, because you know, Bakugo is usually like smiling widely or grinning sort of in his own evil way, but so I'm gonna draw the oblong and then the triangles to determine his expression and the shape of his mouth, more specifically, like so. So now if I draw this to kind of make the final expression his mouth is making, it's gonna look something like this. I'm gonna draw the teeth here. I'm gonna explain how to draw the teeth in a moment, just let's finish this part first. So you see, and now let's clean the pencil lines to show you the final result. You see, so this is the basic idea on how to draw the mouth. As for the lips, they are important to highlight the feminine charm, and they make more male characters look more attractive, especially if the lips are colored, right? So again, we're gonna make lines, vertical and horizontal ones, and then we're gonna draw an oval here. This oval is to determine the size and fullness of the lower lip, and we're gonna make lines from the edges of the oval to draw the lower lip, but we don't touch the edges, right? Same for the upper lip. We're gonna draw another oval, and again we're gonna extend lines for the upper lips too. Then after that we're gonna carve out the upper lip around the center and repeat the shape in the lower oval as well. So when I use my marker to illustrate this, I'm gonna make this line right here overlap over onto the lower lip, you see, to show the shape of the upper lip, and draw the line of the lower lip here. Like so. So if we clean things up now, you can see the shape of the lip. Now the you know, this is the way it's gonna look, and we can add some shining effect here. The upper to lower lip thickness should be within a certain ratio for an attractive look, right? So if we draw the lines again, so the ratio should be of the upper to the lower lip is 1 to 1.5. If we play with this ratio to draw, and also if we draw lines from the edges of the ovals to the edges of the mouth, we can create more thicker lips. You know, if we use for example Shura from Blue Exorcist for showing this, so we are gonna make like larger ovals. Same for the upper lip, and we're gonna carve out the center of the ovals like so. And then if we draw with the marker, so you can like do this in order to create like fuller lips for female characters. It's a way to play around this ratio, right? to create a more attractive look for your character. Right, so this is the idea. So if we clean things up here also, to show you the final result, it's gonna look, you see, more full and more attractive. As for drawing the teeth, first let's discuss the structure of the teeth. So if we draw a kind of like open generalized sketch of the mouth, it's not gonna be perfect because I wanna just focus on the teeth, you know, the structure of them here. So first we have the front teeth. The lower teeth are usually smaller than the upper ones. And then we have the lateral incisors. We have 4 of them. And after that we have the canine teeth, of course. So also 4. And finally we have the molars. We have like 3 of them up there showing, and we can show like a couple of those down there. So, but you don't have to draw the teeth neatly so that each one is clear, because that can create a too realistic look and so gross. Think about the Titans, for example. The way they show their teeth is downright a case of uncanny valley, right? So instead, what we do is that we usually in anime, you know, we show the top 6 teeth. These are the visible ones, and we draw the line down there, and we draw them as a block, right? Like, we don't like cut the teeth, show each teeth individually. We just draw them as a block. So what about if the you know, we have like a side view and we want to draw the lower teeth? What we do is that we follow the line of the mouth like so, to show you where to place the molars, and same goes for the lower for the upper teeth as well. You see, you can use this rule when you're drawing from the side and you don't know how to show the teeth. So if we apply this on a free model, so let's say we're gonna have this character have fangs, right? So here again we follow the line of the mouth to draw the teeth from the side, and then we're gonna add the tongue here. So let's use the marker to show this as a final illustration here. You can decide the amount of details you want to include in your illustration, like how many details you want to show is up to you, right? Depends on the kind of feeling and mood you want to create for your character. So I'm gonna add color to the inside of the mouth here, just make it black, and I'm gonna add also after that details to the teeth, you know, draw simplified lines here and there after I finish, like so, you see. And I could also show parts of the gum, you know, they do that in some anime, like here also down there, and show the line of the bottom lip like we learned so far. So this is basically it. I hope you found this useful. Thanks for tuning in again, and peace up.